왜냐면 하나님이 보냈다.
The who sent Jesus? God sent him.
자, 여러분 하나님이 보냈기 때문에 하나님이 보내들은 예수님을 이 땅에 나게 할 때에 그때 로마의 식민지로 있는 유대 나라가 어떻게 예수님을 대해가지고 이 크리스마스를 축하하기를 바랐겠느냐 그거 있을 거라고.
God has certain will sending his son. And in those days of political situation of that part of the world, particularly under the Roman Empire, what kind of Christmas truly God wanted to have the people to celebrate?
자, 그러면 첫 번 예수님이 났을 때에 진짜 크리스마스를 기념할 수 있는 것이 누구였겠느냐 하는 문제를 누구 볼 때 예수님 자신도 아니었다.
When Jesus was born, who should be the one? Who should be the first group of people who celebrate his birth? Jesus himself? Certainly not. He would just be born.
그러면 이 예수님을 보낸 하나님 편에서 보는 하나님이 예수님이 난 것을 누구보다도 추가했을 것이다.
The first person who truly celebrate joyful about the birth of Jesus should be God himself, who made his son be born here on earth.
그다음에 하나님이 추가하리만큼 영계에 있는 모든 높은 영웅들 혹은 천사세계의 모든 중심 천사들이 추가에 동참했을 것이다.
Furthermore, the entire spirit world and those angelic world and the angels and angelic world joined together, glorifying and praising this great day of joy of birth of Jesus.
그 외에 지상에 있어서는 예수님을 진정 난 날을 추가하는 사람이 있다면 동방박사 세 사람이라든가 그때 안나라든가 몇몇 사람밖에 없을 것이다.
But then, however, here on earth, the coming of Jesus, his birth was rather quietly welcomed. And very few people knew about his birth. Probably 3 wise men from the east, or the Anna. The very, very few people knew of his coming.
자, 이렇게 볼 때에 하나님을 중삼고 영계는 성대하게 추가식을 했을 텐데 불구하고 지상에는 지극히 초라하고 지극히 비참한 추가의 연회가 안 있었다 하는 것을 우리는 생각합니다.
So we can see here that the birth of Jesus was truly extraordinary way celebrated in heaven, in spirit world, centering upon God. But here on earth, on the contrary, very small, dismal celebration only existed about his coming and his birth.
오늘날 기독교인들은 예수님이 말구에 탄생을 자랑으로 생각하지만 과연 말구에 탄생한 것을 자랑할 수 있는 사건이냐 수치스러운 사건이냐.
The first of all, the Christian world making a sort of a special nativity by making Jesus as was born in the manger of Bethlehem. The manger is a very lowly place. They are proud of Son of God is coming to the manger. But then we truly think about, surely this is the kind of thing that the King of God's Son should come to the manger.
하나님이 그것을 원했겠느냐?
Do you think God truly wanted his son to arrive to the manger?
자, 그러면 그 하나님도 원하던 그럼 예수님이 어머니 아버지, 예수님이 어머니 되는 마리아도 그걸 원했을 것이냐? 과연 내가 낳고 있는 이 아기가 앞으로 있어서의 메시아가 될 것이고 많은 왕으로 태어난 분이기 때문에 이래야 된다 생각하니까 그런 것을 알면 알수록 마음으로 하나님 앞에 송구하고 죄송스러움을 생각하느냐?
What about Jesus' mother, who knew that what kind of son she is delivering, because she received already the message through the angel. Now, she thought that the King of Kings should be the Messiah, the Son of God, that is I'm bringing forth to this world. Now, should come to this lowly manger. His mother, Jesus' mother, should be happy.
예수님의 어머니 마리아의 생각에는 큰 유대 교회당을 생각하시고 제사장을 생각하실 것이고 그 나라를 다스리는 통치가 왕궁을 생각하지 않을 수 없을 것이다.
I'm sure Mary is thinking in terms of the gallant cathedral, whatever, synagogue she saw. The king's palace there must be. The gorgeous castle here and there. Well, our Son of God should deserve more than those things, she thought.
그 어떤 세상에 비교할 수 없는 왕궁 가운데 화려한 준비를 해놓고 향수의 향기로 가득 찬 가운데서 모든 천하가 환영하는 가운데서 날 시간을 고대하고 낫다 하는 말 그대로 천하의 기쁜 함성이 그렇잖아요. 하늘과 더불어 이것이 상대적 입장에서 박자가 맞게끔 하늘의 바라지 않았었거든요.
Probably the most appropriate way of coming of Son of God should be that there is every moment of the day of announcement, like lifting off of Apollo. There's an announcement coming step by step. And when he was finally born, the entire world will hear about the news. There will be a great cheers and celebrations, all part of the land. Well, she should have thought that kind of birth is more appropriate to the birth of Jesus.
자, 그러면 예수님이 몇천 년 동안 준비해서 이스라엘 민족을 통해서 예언자를 통해서 4,000년 동안 준비해서 4,000년 동안.
After all, Jesus came over 4,000 preparations.
그 성경 역사예요.
That is the biblical history. Through the Bible, you saw the preparation of God for the coming of His Son, for over 4,000 years.
자, 4,000년 동안 오길 기다리고 준비한다고 하는 문제가 메시아가 왔는데 그렇게 대접할 수 있다는 그 결론에서 이것은 역사적인 아주 뭐라고 할까? 한 풍자적인 사건이다.
But then, after this great preparation, there's the greatest event in the sight of God. That is the coming of His Son, delivering His Son to this earth. But then He came such a humble way, lowly place, unnoticed by the people. Is it the pride of history or shame of history?
Shame.
자, 죽어서는 이렇지. 만일에 하나님이 보낸 4,000년 동안 준비한 그대로 예수님이 날 때 영광 가운데 나고 모든 만민이 여기에 춤을하고 경배를 드리고 환성을 높이는 그 자리에서 태어났더라면 예수의 생애는 어떻게 됐겠냐 생각합니다.
Jesus, as a result, when you see the life of Jesus, His Son of God was crucified. But suppose His life started out with the great fanfare, great understanding of the people, recognition as the Son of God. What do you think? His life, history of His life would have been different or would it be the same?
Different.
어떻게 different?
Totally.
How different do you think?
Totally different.
자, 그럼 예수는 영광 가운데서 하나나라의 왕자로 태어났고 이스라엘 나라의 왕자 중에 왕자요. 로마의 박해가 있고 있으면서 로마 황제보다 더 잘해주려고 이스라엘 민족을 단결해가지고 모습을 그래서 아니에요.
He was not only truly treated as King of Israel, furthermore, the people of those days, as chosen people particularly, truly united together with the Son of God, should be more treated and receive the glory representing God, even the better than the Emperor of Rome.
그래서 예수님이 날 때도 마리아가 앉기 전에 국왕이 양주라고 제사장이 하나주라 하신 것이다.
So that means when Jesus was born, all the great priests of the days, those chief priests, all gathered together. They've been holding this holy baby. That's the way God wanted to have His life started.
그러면 메시아가 진짜 탄생가 잘한다고 하면 그 제사장들이 전부 다 각 지파 족장들이 전부 다 모여가지고 24시간 예수가 자라가지고 그 메시아 사명할 상속론이 될 때까지 1시간도 그 족장들이 서로를 자리를 비지 않고 서로가 보호하려고 했습니다.
If He was recognized from the very moment of His birth as the Son of God and awaited the Messiah, then all the tribe chiefs are competing each other to serve Him while He is growing and mature into maturity. And until then, at the age of 20 or 24, whatever, He can really exercise the power of the ruling power of the Messiah. The people would have been serving, not even leaving 1 minute idle.
알고니에 예수는 지극히 비참하고 불쌍한 예수였던 사람이기 때문에 그분들이 이 땅에 소원이 때면 내가 살아생전 인류를 하나님의 사랑의 전통을 세워가지고 사랑하지 못하여 오고지고 온 것이 하나님이기 때문에 그 하나님은 내가 대신해 줍니다. 개인적인 사랑의 전통, 가정의 사랑의 전통, 종교, 민족, 국가, 세계, 영계까지 통할 수 있는 사랑의 전통을 용서하고자 하는 세상을
Jesus, he led his life tragic, poor, miserable, accused, finally crucified. Truly, as the one human being, probably the most miserable life one man had ever led. That's the life of Jesus. If there is a wishes of Jesus for the sake of the world, that would be that one man ultimately came out, truly become a spokesman of him, truly tell the world what he truly was, how he truly felt, what was his anguish, why he teared, why he cried out on the Mount of Gethsemane. He wanted to have someone to speak out for him.
예수의 사랑의 전통에 내가는 안경을 벗어라.
He wanted to have someone, truly, look at the world with eyeglasses on. That eyeglasses represent Jesus, love of God, the tradition of love. That
당신이 살아가지 못한 일대에 서서의 무능이라도 매주 흉내도 배우고 왔다고 할 수 있는 분들 그 바라보는 예수를 눈에서는 우리 가족
if any group truly represent agonizing heart of Jesus, and are trying to say to Jesus that we are here to vindicate your heart, and trying to truly recreate the work of Jesus here on earth today, when there's a group of people who are doing day in day out doing that to vindicate Jesus' heart, do you think when Jesus looking down from the spirit world, will he be having a tears in his eyes? Yes or no? Now, let us really look back to us. How much I love the people in the heart of Jesus. How much I look at people in the eyes of Jesus last year. We have to think about how good we have been. How good Christian I am.
가족을 중심삼고 사랑할 수 있는 그런 내용을 세계화시킬 수 있는 운동이 참 기독교인 내 운동을 알린다. 참 기독교인 내 뭐야?
Jesus' family movement. For Jesus, he looked at only everybody as a family. The family. The Jesus family movement. And that has to be the movement of the Christianity today. Entire world Christianity. Look at in that tradition. But do they do that?
이 사랑의 결정을 위해서는 내가 세상에 무엇을 돈 버는 사람이 아무리 열심히 한다더라도 몇 배를 할 것이고 나를 사랑한다는 사람 몇 배를 할 것이고 뭐 공부하는 사람 몇 배를 할 것이고 뭐 어떠한 사람이 무슨 일을 하더라도 공산당보다도 몇 배를 하려왔다는 신뢰를 부탁해.
So, for the sake of establishing the tradition of love of God, since that's a sublime task, there is nothing greater work need to be done. There is nothing more important to God and Jesus and for humanity. Therefore, the determination and commitment you can give to that task should be greater than any other effort you give to other things, such as money making, such as business, such as for your study, such as for your honor, whatever. Whatever you have personal, and those far greater than communist dedication to their own cause. Because our cause is more sublime than the communist cause of their own state. Because love is supreme. There's nothing greater, nothing more precious than love. Supreme. So love is sublime. The tradition cannot change. This once established, this will stay there for eternity, forever. So for this task, there's nothing that we can spare. Have you ever been truly loving world that much? Have you ever truly lived in your own way of life? Basically we have been living in just at a whim and random and capricious and just as we like. But you must realize today, your body is not yours. Your body should be the personification of love of God, the manifestation of love of God. In other words, your body represents the holy temple of God, and that God is love. So, would you promise, Father, that next year, now today, up to now, your hole of love, your pipe of love was very small, but you opened that up in great diameter, so that surely you give the world like the Niagara Fall, the waterfall of love of God. Then come back and celebrate the true Christmas 1980. Would you do that? So that is the best Christmas present.